So what are the some of the feelings that you have when your anxiety comes up? Because you already know mine.
Yeah.
I am very active.
Yeah. So you just
I'm
don't
like, I go turbo mode.
Wow.
I'm going to clean. I'm going to prepare. I'm going to organize. I'm going to make the phone calls. I'm going to do, like, I'm so detail oriented. And what was that?
Celsius, Jaina.
I am, yes.
We
when
don't
I
want to
drink
promote
Celsius
unless they want to,
Yeah. I mean, I love that feeling, of like, high energy. I'm going to get shit done. Yes. And then, I mean, it's great because when I work out, I sort of release all that anxious, jittering tension that's just stuck because I don't know where to, I mean, I do know where to place it, but it's all fear-based.
Okay.
It all comes from worrying about the worst case situation. Something wrong is going to happen.
I'm kind of like, I'm taking it in. I'm like, what? That's how you feel? Because I'm the opposite. And it just, I tend to cover it as laziness. Oh, I'm just feeling lazy. I don't want to do anything. But deep down, I'm shutting down for whatever reason is happening that day. So I don't know. Let's use an example. Waking up to another rejection email type of thing, and then you just that trickles down through the entire day. So the other day I woke up, got another rejection news, and what was crazy was because it was the same day that our podcast aired. So it was a weird.
So you experienced
feeling.
a high and a low all together.
Yeah. But what's crazy was the negative took over the positive.
Usually,
because I think that's easier. It's an easier, I don't know, again, talking about my experience and perspective. Maybe it's an easier way to talk down on myself and just like, no, you're not going to celebrate this wonderful thing because this rejection came in. So you have to focus on that rejection.
You know what my therapist told me?
What?
That's the shitty committee.
The shitty committee?
The shitty committee. Because those are the two voices, right? The one that's saying, for me at least, you're not good enough. You didn't, you shoulda, coulda, wouldas. The shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Well, if you did this, you could have, and you would have been able to do this. I mean, you should have actually, like, constantly. And that voice has a megaphone. And the one that's like, Gaby, you did great. Gaby, you're amazing. Gaby, you know what? Appreciate yourself today because you gave some effort. That voice is always low, or at least because we listen to the negative one.
Yes, and then all day, Shane was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" I was like, "I'm fine." But on the back of my head, I'm like, well, I did tell him something towards the end of the day because that's the thing. Jaina, I like my mother calls it a condition. I love how I always like bring my mother up.
No, it's great.
She calls it a condition. We have this condition that when something wrong is happening, we tend to shut down and we can't function for the rest of the day. So then I'm listening to that. Oh, there's that condition again. There's that condition again. And so I shut down completely the entire day. And it's not till when I'm like, okay, the day is over. It's okay to chill on the couch and watch TV and not be responsible. Like the day is done, business hours are done. And then I can talk about how I'm feeling. But it takes, my husband to be like, what's up? What's wrong with you? To pull it out. And I'm just like, nothing's wrong. I'm fine. And then he's like, was it that email? And I'm like, motherfucker, like, why'd you have to bring it up? Okay, yes, it was the email. It was the negative.
We're so not used to talking about it.
Yeah. And so, but I wasn't able to celebrate this victory because this negative news took over.
Yeah.
And it really, the whole day I was just feeling off. But at the same time, it was weird because I wasn't allowing that feeling to take over. So I was just like, what did I do, babe? I can't remember. I went to the gym, knocked that out of the way. I was trying to stay active, whether it was working on something else, just trying to like not pay attention to it and then continue with my day. So it was like a little bit of the high functioning anxiety with the actual anxiety. It was just like, who's gonna win the race. It's like, who's going to get there first? So I was a little bit both that day.
Interesting.
And it's interesting that you can have two feelings at the same time.
Right.
Because I was so sad and then happy, but I couldn't balance it. So I was just neutral all day.